Hey gamers, video game, ever found yourself scrolling through your game library for hours without deciding what to play next? Yeah, me too. Alright, let's dive into this. Today, we're talking about that overwhelming feeling of being faced with a million game choices but having no idea what to pick. With this sheer volume of games available today, it's no wonder we can feel paralyzed by indecision. One minute you're pumped to play, and the next, you're just staring at your screen like a deer in headlights. You've got action, RPGs, indie gems, and remastered classics all at your fingertips, but somehow, it just makes things harder. But hey, you're not alone in this struggle. Let's unpack why deciding what game to play next can feel like an epic quest in itself. So, let me share a little story with you. Picture this, I'm all set for a gaming night, I've got my snacks, my comfy chair, and a solid 3 hours to spare. I sit down, boot up my console, and what do? I spend the next 30 minutes scrolling through my library, debating whether to dive into that new RPG or revisit a classic. I mean, come on. I even found myself watching gameplay videos of games I already own, trying to convince myself that I might pick one of them. Spoiler alert, I ended up watching a full playthrough of a game I already completed instead of actually playing. Classic indecision right there. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of this phenomenon. There's a lot going on in our brains when we're faced with too many choices. First off, the sheer number of options can lead to what's known as decision paralysis. It's like walking into an all-you-can-eat buffet and not knowing where to start. Plus, there's that nagging fear of missing out, or FOMO, when you worry that if you choose one game, you might miss out on something even better. Then there are personal preferences. Do you want to go on an epic adventure, or are you in the mood for a chill simulation? With so many genres and styles, it's easy to get overwhelmed. Now, let's highlight some of the most popular games that always seem to be on our minds but are tough to choose from. We've got the heavy hitters like The Witcher 3, a sprawling RPG that's both a masterpiece and a time sink. Then there's Animal Crossing, which is super cute and relaxing but can also suck you in for hours. And don't forget about Call of Duty for those intense multiplayer sessions, or Stardew Valley if you're in the mood to farm your worries away. Each of these games has its charm, but choosing between them? That's the real challenge. Alright, I want to hear from you. Have you ever spent more time deciding what to play than actually playing? What games do you find the hardest to choose between? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, I'd love to read your stories. Now, here's something fun to help you out. How about a little game recommendation quiz? I'll throw some questions your way, and by the end, you'll have a game suggestion that fits your mood. Sound good? As we wrap this up, remember, indecision is totally normal in the gaming community. We've all been there, and it just shows how passionate we are about our choices. So the next time you find yourself stuck in the never-ending scroll, just know you're in good company. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more gaming content, and check out my other video where I dive into the latest gaming trends. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and happy gaming, video game!